What's going on, YouTube? Back here again for another Tuesday update of the hot tub aquaponic garden. And got some new additions here. Hey, there we go. Some nice fogged up bags. Yeah, but in these bags, we'll start beginning first. Let's see these cabbage worms. Oh, look at that! There's a freaking fish! Holy cow! That's why I got more. I haven't seen any of them in here for quite a long time. And they've been out every time that I've gone. But, there we go. That is my brand new baby little tiny catfish. Where'd he go? There he is. So, like swimming around a lot, so give him a big old tank here. So finally, starting my catfish here in the hot tub aquaponic. Of course, if you watch, I have Lava Rock aquaponic garden right back there, and it has catfish, and they are really big. Yeah, actually, they're bigger than the spacing right here between the cups. But anyway, yep, and I got, what did I get? 2 dozen goldfish. Aw, so cute. The little guy's like trying to make friends with the new guys. Yeah, that's how animals work. Anyway, yeah, so had to grab some more fish. As you can see, I don't know if a lot of you do aquaponics, but every year in the springtime we get what they call an algae bloom, and the algae comes so hard that I'm pretty sure it's only on the walls of your fish tank where you can see some algae. It blooms so bad, because algae is a plant, by the way, but it blooms so bad that it looks like the water is, like, itself is green. And that's what we call an algae bloom. I just had the exact opposite of that happen. As you can see here, the bench seat over there, not much algae, that far wall, not that much. I had I had nothing in here. If you remember, a few weeks back, I threw those 3 dozen goldfish in here. And then, I don't know, oh, here comes the rain. And, I don't know, like a week or 2 later, it just started blooming again, the algae, because there was actually nitrogen in the water. But the other night, I think the lack of fish, or the lack of me finding fish, or they're too small, or something. I love that rain sound that's on the greenhouse. Nothing better. But, oh man, now I forgot what I was saying. But, oh, yeah, so, we had, the opposite of an algae bloom. It started algaeing up when I put the fish in there, and then a little bit later we had an algae bloom. Not as bad as springtime, but it was an algae bloom because now we had nitrogen in the water. Well, then I don't know, 3-4 days ago we had the opposite of it, and all the algae just died. I mean, not all of it. I mean, obviously there's still some in there. There's plenty. But the amount that it had, it just, boom, like died. So I knew I was running out of nitrogen. Yeah, and I'm rambling about fish here. And I should be talking about plants. So that's my new goldfish over there. Alright, let's move on to some fun stuff here. Hydro tube completely empty. Still don't know why I have it. Oh yeah. Also, take a good look around, because this whole garden is going to be changed a lot. We've got lettuce that is flowering. We have kale that looks horrible, or chard. Look at that. Used to be a behemoth. Look at the size of that trunk on there, man. Gigantic. I might give that one a little more time just because it's been with me so long, and the little guy right there too. But lettuce, it's going out of here. All these horrible looking things that used to be strawberry plants, they're out of here. More lettuce over there. My kale, lower leaves, or older leaves I should say, are all yellowing. What we have left of good leaves are getting eaten by these stupid little caterpillars that are all over my cabbage and stuff. I'm pretty much down to, yeah, want to see the cabbage? Yeah, look at that. It looks like I shot it with a 12 gauge. But, yeah, pretty much down to manually taking these things off and throw them in the fish tank, because they really can't swim, so either the fish will eat them or they're going to drown. But yeah, I'm kind of done playing games. I don't want any of these pests to bring in more pests or spread or anything like that, so we're just going to start ripping stuff out of here. So I figured one more update here. Did I just say here way too many times? I figured one more update to show everything off and how it's looking. I did add iron to the system. I remembered. finally. I think I did that after the last video, or maybe it was the video before that. I don't know. Time flies when you're having fun, I guess. But yeah, look how horrible. Look at that leaf. Just horrible, like black tips on it. Usually, sometimes they will get that rust color right there. But that one's looking horrible. New leaves are kind of look like iron deficient. But yeah, I've got better ones out in the outside garden, so I'm pretty much just gonna rip most of these out of here. So like I said, the dinosaur kale got 3 here, right? Yeah, there's 3. This one actually doesn't look that bad. The new growth isn't really getting eaten, even though I see stuff right over there. But yeah, I'm not sure about this dinosaur kale. I may give it a little bit of time, but well, yeah, maybe I will give it a little time. That is some new growth popping right up, probably in response to all this munch on leaves here. Hope you guys can hear me. That rain is getting very loud. My other blue curled kale looking, it looks great on the viewfinder, and then when you start actually looking, this is what it looks like up close. So, not looking that good. It's got its new growth in the center. Actually, I didn't check for worms in there. I think they're cabbage worms, or I don't know what the heck they are. I'm not an expert on bugs or birds, so. Here's some more dinosaur kale. Look at that. So, these are reasons I'm thinking about just pulling them. Now, these ones are over here by the cabbage and the Brussels, so maybe it's more susceptible to this kind of damage. Another little guy right behind it, looking horrible. Look at this. Oh, look, there's one of those stupid caterpillars right now. Yeah, I see a little... what I always do. Yep. Into the water. Yeah, so this one looks really, really horrible. Dead leaf there. But doesn't matter. Dead leaf probably looks better than the existing ones on here. Look at that. Just so horrible, horrible. Ugh. Oh, look. Leaves are just falling off. Alright. But anyway, that's what it looks like. Get a better look at this cabbage here. Some of them are okay in the very center, but I don't think it's going to be staying like that for very long. Look, that one looks like it's gone. This one does not look very good. Let's see if I can even see this back one. I can barely see it, but it doesn't look that good. Radicchio looks great. Hey, how about that? More strawberry, I think. Yeah, there's another radicchio right there. Another strawberry looking horrible. Look, these ones are just completely dead. This one's non-existent anymore. So, I don't know what went down with my strawberries. They're usually very hardy, and I've had... I mean, maybe it's just their time. They only live so long, and I've had them for... No, the original plants... Oh, crap. How old were the original plants? I don't even know. Oh, darn. I thought this was actually making it. Okay, well, here's a sucker, and look. Leaf fell off, branch fell off. It's out of here. Didn't make it. Look at this, little tiny guy. It's making it. Looking very nice. Making it proud, little guy. More, tag on it. See that little caterpillar dealie? Ugh, I hate these stupid things. They're everywhere. Come here. Hope the new catfish likes you. Although, you're probably half as big as the new catfish, but... Alright, hey look. Leaves falling off, but I didn't even go through these beds and check everything out before I came out here and started filming. Keeping it real, people. I'm sorry, I'm way too old and white to say keeping it real. Let me see here. Look at that. That is horrible. So that's more dinosaur kale, looking very bad. My little lettuce, question mark? I don't know what the heck this thing is, but it's been kind of tolerating the extreme heat that we've been getting. And, yeah, kind of wonder what the heck it is. I don't know. I forgot about this kale. As you can see right here, we got some of it starting to come back. I ripped out one of the other ones, the other one that was right over here, leaning on my little grasshopper dealie. I ripped it out, so it's gone. But this one, it's very tempting to pull that one too. I'm just like gonna go nuts with these beds and start tearing things out. So, take your last look. Here's another dinosaur kale. It just looks like the life was sucked right out of it. And look, it's all dead and stuff. How many leaves can we fall off here? How many leaves can we fall off here? Can't even talk, but that's normal. Yeah, another sucker. Look at this one, how goofy it is. But it's starting to grow. Look at that, all new growth on there. So it's starting to take off. Oh, I didn't even see this guy right here. That little sucker. Looking nice, has new growth on him. This guy is not loving life. Another sucker. I think this was, can't really tell. I don't know, maybe it was a Marglobe. I was going to say Brandywine, but it kind of looks like Marglobe leaves. Yeah, but it's not loving life, so it doesn't really matter who the heck it is unless it perks up. Hey, look at this guy. Looking very nice. Having pretty decent luck with my suckers this year. Doggone it, not with my cabbage. Look, there's another one. Man, one thing I did do before this video was go around and try to find as many of those as possible. It's just everyday life here. And throw them in the fish tank. I didn't hit these Brussels though, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. That's right, I got all the way over to here and got mad and said, heck with it, I'm just pulling everything. I never had luck with Brussels in this garden ever. So, but at least a couple years ago, that was all my fault, not pest damage like this. Huh, look at that. No center to it at all. Doesn't look like it. Nah, doesn't look like it at all. What about this guy? Nope. Doesn't look like anything there. How about you? Oh, jeez, oh man, that looks even worse. Yeah, so, oh, there's another one back here. Oh, look, that one's eaten up too. Jeez, oh man. And all you have to do is look. See all the black dots everywhere? That is their poop. And that is everywhere. I mean, here, look at that. Look, it's just littered all over the place. So, yeah, that makes me mad, and I don't want to talk about it anymore. Over here, yeah, let's go over here. Look, this kale was affected. I mean, you can see some holes in the leaves here, but not that bad. And the center is still intact, so I guess maybe I'll do some trimming of the leaves, and it will stay until I find out that it laid eggs all over the place, and they start hatching. More shard. This one's looking bad, too. Look at that. Bad. Some of the newer growth looks pretty nice. But some of the older growth is not looking so nice. Look at this over here. It's like disintegrated. Half of it's missing. We also have some big old leaves here. Look at that. Look at this thing. Oh, there we go. Look how horrible that thing looks. Yeah. Well, it needed trimmed up anyway. I mean, look at all that extra growth there. Should have trimmed that up. It's lacking. Hey, look at that. Better look at the radicchio over here. And right there. Nice. Actually, that strawberry doesn't look all that bad. Kind of yellowing of the new leaves, but not that bad. Okay, look at that. That little goldfish is just hanging out with the other one. Other ones, I should say. Very neat. Alright, got a rain drip from a hole in the roof right here. See it? Why is my nose running? Okay, more lettuce here. Hey, flowering. Thai basil in the background. Look how pretty that is. That one's not affected. Very pretty flowers on there. Very unique taste too. Basil, hey, looking good. That, if you remember, I just pinched the top off of one of my basil plants, stuck it in here, and now I've got another basil plant. My jalapeno. Jeez, oh man. Yeah, these are the leaves left on there. I don't even want to touch it because it's probably going to drop leaves. But, yeah, it's got some, maybe help right here, right here. Some leaves trying to come off on it, but it's pretty much dead. It really didn't overwinter. Malabar. Look at this. It's like, I don't know. It's like a bunch of Malabar in a bed. But we're still getting volunteers popping up. All of these are volunteers, because I grew Malabar right here last year. And my big guy right here in the background that's climbing up, going to the ceiling over there, already is putting off seeds. So I think I see a couple over there. So when I get over to it, I will show you that. But in the meantime, look at that. More Malabar down here. There. A bunch of them in that corner. Look at that. More right over there. And they're starting to take off too. If you don't know what Malabar is, it's Malabar spinach, and it's a vining spinach. So I don't know why it excites me so much, but this is one of the only vining crops that I have and love to grow. Another one over there, not looking so hot. My pool of algae water over there. Probably needed more rock or something. The whole problem with that is I didn't clean the bed out like I normally do over the winter, and I had tomatoes in here last year. So hopefully the worms are doing their job in there and helping me out. Who didn't I talk about? Oh, my sucker. Look at this thing, man. Look, forked. It's even got a sucker on the sucker. Hey. And it goes all the way up here, and it's flowering. Yeah, how about that for a sucker? Here's another one back here, flowering. That's, front one is a brandywine. Back one, I believe that's a margalo. So, that is looking very, very nice. If anything else, that little guy looks horrible. But you never know, might turn around. Yeah, it's about it for the bed. This is my favorite bed of this entire garden this year so far. On the back side here, you can see where some of these little green pods are. They were all down there too, but they turned purple, like this guy right there. And that is what it looks like whenever the seeds are ready to go. Let's see here. Yep. And that's what the seed looks like. Well, technically that's the berry, and inside the berry is the seed. But still, you plant that sucker, it's going to come up. At least, yeah, well, I mean, look, I didn't plant any of those, they came up. But yeah, here it is. Look at that. Just looking great. I had a theory about this, and I think I may be right. You can see, looking very nice. Either, this Malabar just really likes this setup. See how high it goes. It's definitely over my head. Actually, that's almost as far as I can reach. But yeah, another little seed right there. Hey. But yeah, I had a theory about this anyway. So as you can see, it's in my red cup here. It was a double cup design. I fed it hydroponic nutrients almost its entire life till it got taken out of the cup and put in here. So my theory was, and I don't know if this is correct or scientific or anything. What the heck's going on here? Or anything like that. But my theory is, if you start plants in general, and feed them hydroponic nutrients, I think, this is coming from someone who's been organic for the last 8 years too, by the way. Just went unorganic when I went with my hydroponic peppers, super hots over there. But my theory is you can use all that junk, hydroponics and stuff like that, and use it and use it and use it, and then quit. And just go either straight water or whatever you want. And you kind of can flush all that stuff out of their system, but you're left with a nice big healthy plant that came from the hydroponics and stuff. I don't know. Just kind of thinking out loud right now. You know, rambling as I do. Filter. Kind of filtering, maybe. Not much movement in there. Over here, I'm so slow because every time I do anything, I have to look around for snakes because I already found another one in the greenhouse and had to chase them out of here. Not a fun experience when it's kind of close quarters in here. But now to the bed of disappointment. As you can see, everything pretty much died in here. Not looking good at all. So it's a barren wasteland pretty much. There's some green, some over here, actually some new growth down in here, so maybe I will leave that stuff. But whatever these stupid little white dots here, if it'll focus on there, there we go, nice. Yeah, whatever these little white dots are, I'm blaming them. They don't seem to move, so I don't think they're like a kind of, I mean, they look too small, but I don't think they're like a kind of white fly or anything. Here, let's see if we can focus on these guys. There we go. So if you know what this stuff is, throw me a link, or, well, just tell me what it is down below. I can find out all I need to know about it after that. I've Googled so many times, and nobody really has answers right there, so I'm guessing this is a rare thing? I don't know. I've never had it happen before, and I've been growing strawberries for like 8 years, so I don't know. But anyway, yeah, that was a quick walk around here. Pretty sure, oh look, where'd that little guy go? Cute little guy. So I'm going to go release his friends over there and my catfish over here and see what kind of stuff they get up to in here. So thanks for watching, and thanks for hanging out with me on this awesome Tuesday in the rain in the greenhouse. And yeah, don't forget to come back or hit that subscribe button so you can come back. With Thursdays, we always have our lava rock aquaponic garden over there. We've got an update way back there on the bike wall. We've got the hydro tube, And it's not using that 5-gallon bucket. Why? Ooh, come back and check it out. Maybe I'll talk about it. But anyway, that's on Friday all the time, and my super hots, woo, yeah, they are always on Monday. So, and speaking of hot, if I'm not getting paid for this or anything free or anything like that, I'm just doing this on my own accord. It's 4th of July coming up, and my absolute favorite hot sauce is Allegheny City Farms hot sauce. And it's on sale right now. I think it was $10.99, now it's $6.99. And if you use, just like it says right there at the top, hot sauce, if you use promo code hot sauce, you also get another $2 off. So get you some of that. And yeah, where's it at? There we go. And it's at AlleghenyCityFarms.com. That's how you spell it right there. Hey, look at that. I don't even have to spell anything out. But like I said, I'm not getting paid. I really like this stuff. That's how much I have left. It doesn't really show up, but it's right there where the neck is starting. So I'm very upset. There we go, you can see. But I use this stuff all the time. I actually had to force myself to go down on using it because it's so addicting, and I only had half a bottle, and I didn't know when I was going to re-up. And just this morning, I bought 2 more bottles and some barbecue rub. And then a few hours later, I found out you can save $2 per bottle by entering that promo code. So have fun with that, everybody. Keep it spicy, like Brando says. All right, yeah, go check out Brando. Brando Toe, T-O-E, I believe. I'll throw a link down below. Guy is an animal when it comes to taste testing peppers. Just like Dave said, man, he is a beast, man. Nothing slows that guy down when it comes to hot peppers. So go check him out. Go check out Dave while you're at it. He needs some more subscribers. We're trying to get him up to 1,000 subscribers by the time his website goes live. I will throw a link to him down below. It's Dave SNWV. And yeah, Brando Toe, T-O-E. And yeah, so that was very long-winded and promotional. Hey, so thanks for hanging out with me and all that fun stuff. I will catch y'all in the next video. So until then, later.